Hi, I'm Michael Dominguez with the Doors to Wealth Real Estate Group, and I have another question. I see a lot of properties with two kitchens and a separate entrance. How do I know that it's a legal two-unit, and is it really critical to be legal? So how do you know it's legal is going to your local city or town is where I would typically start. And many cities, such as Oshawa, have actual certificates in place and have registries in place that determine which properties are legal. I'm sitting here in a legal two-unit suite, and we've got, this is just a photocopy, but it's a certificate that has a legal two-unit suite certificate right here. And that, in combination with what the city is talking about, would determine, yes, in fact, this is a legal two-unit suite. Just simply having a separate entrance, just simply having fire-rated drywall in itself doesn't mean that it's legal. There are local bylaws, there are local restrictions, there are Ontario, or well, depending on your municipality, there are building code rules that every legal two-unit has to follow. So just simply guessing is simply not good enough. So why is it important to be legal? Well, from a cash flow standpoint, there's likely not a heck of a lot of difference. Most tenants don't even ask if it's legal or not. But what's important is two things. One, from a financing standpoint, it's easier to qualify for that property and for future properties if you can add the rental income from both units, and you can likely only do that when it's a legal two-unit dwelling. If it's in a legal second suite, most lenders won't offer you those funds, so it gets more and more difficult to qualify for a future property. And now that's important enough, but the bigger issue is that if something bad happens to that property, if let's say there's a fire and somebody gets injured or dies in this basement fire, you could potentially be charged with as much as criminal negligence and facing prison time for having an illegal rooming house. That's what it's classified as. I also tell people that you're just simply one phone call away from a landlord, from another landlord, from a tenant, from a neighbor complaining, and the city could shut you down. So you're playing with fire, so to speak, if you're going with an illegal two-unit suite. I recommend to all of my clients to spend the extra money, legalize it, and from a resale standpoint in the back end, it's actually a heck of a lot easier to sell a legal two-unit than one that's not. Thank you very much.